What happens when you combine a blind team, an unbreakable alien moon rover, and a chat that devolves into a comedy of mistaken identities? My friends, welcome to Malinovka, where top-tier heavy tanks go to sunbathe and base campers have plenty of time to write in chat. After the year LV-39 was nerfed, Baboon King's skill for LTU has become the commander of my Lorraine 155-51. He is about to rain explosive justice from half a mile away because our frontline refuses to work.
How many artas?
Right off the bat, our Sandlock performs a classic magic trick. He dies instantly as he dies his post 3 enemy campers. I focus the tier 10 Death Star, but aiming takes a little while. Enough time for the Death Star to duck behind a building. We still have an ELC even 90 in the middle.
Unlucky.
But it becomes a stressful game now of which light tank will evaporate next. I am switching my attention here to another willing victim on this part of the map. Unfortunately, he goes dark, so I rushed my shot there. Another of our teammates dies, 2v2. I switch my attention to the hill. An enemy tier 10 BZ-75 rushes the hill to get evaporated by our heavies. 3 more enemies show up, an AMX M454, a T-832 Terminator, and the Object 279E, an unbreakable alien moon rover. On paper, our 4 heavies have the numbers. Time for the artillery to do the heavy lifting. Bombardier shot at the 3 enemies going uphill, takes 105 HP off the object, and stands human also the Terminator tank. The next Bombardier shot takes 193 HP off the Terminator and stands also the object. Another HE shell lands on the Terminator and stands the moon rover. I get 3, 5, 6 on the Terminator from my team as assist. They are shooting. Another Bombardier shot stands all 3 and takes 292 off the Terminator. An assist from our heavies takes 165 off the object. All 3 enemy heavies are stunned. There's a second assist shot there, taking 419 off the MX4. 1110. We're a massive 2731 HP ahead. I fired a shot in front of the object that was rushing the hill. The object stops and falls back to avoid my shot. He is stunned. Our heavies fire 2 shots, but they bounce. He fires back and does not bounce. I shoot the AMX-M4, but RNG sends a shell to the Terminator, who loses another 210 HP and is left one shot. There at the back. Another bombardier coming up. Unfortunately, that was a total miss. Down below, the LH MTV is taken out by our base camping Type 5H after being spotted again by our C-Even. The enemy art is focusing our heavies on the hill. You can see on the minimap who see their lead slipping away. The two teams are now
Close but no banana.
basically even on HP with 4 kills each. Close but not banana, another miss. Some stunning, unfortunately no stun assist. The Object 279 is at the front, bouncing like a boss with the other two enemies behind him. I hit the Object for 221 critical damage to the MX-M4, all 3 of them stunned, no assist shot from the team. We're actually now 75 hit points down for the first time in deficit. Our ELC even dies. Down below, and 5.5 minutes into the game, we are now completely blind. Nobody left alive has vision. It becomes clear as the battle progresses. Taking advantage of this, an enemy Serpente parked in Narnia, unspotted, is casually farming our heavies every time they peek. I hit the object there for another 271. Our red line Tiger Amorax, an enemy Tiger Mouse, a Type 5 heavy types. Well played, Tiger. Keep that compliment in mind because it causes an explosion in the chat later on. No assist shots, maybe some bounces, nothing new. I shoot another bombardier into the enemy trio. This time the shell lands on the MX-M4, tracks him and takes off 204 of his HP. If the enemy is shooting, their shots are bouncing. The object reaches the hill this time. And I managed a direct hit on him for 158 damage, but he carries on. No one tracks him. He makes it up to the top. Our heavies are hiding behind a crashed German bomber, and they're all one shot. Suddenly our full health target 2 decides the enemy base needs a personal delivery of German steel. He yolos forward and instantly evaporates into nothingness. Up on the hill, the Serpente comes out of the shadows. He takes out our U-tank, then he is shot by artillery retreats. A sentient explosive present, he gets only stunned. They no longer make them like they used to. And our motion has also been killed. We are down 2 tanks and losing the hill. Our Object 260 is getting double teamed. I drop a shell on the Moonlander, leaving him at a tiny 120 HP. And our Borsig, who has done 0 damage all game while screaming, defend the base in chat, fires. He's gone from the red line and steals the kill on the 279E. The MX-M4 takes out our Object 260. I land an HE cell next to the MX. It only stuns him. Better luck next time, maybe. Next battle, maybe. Our KPZ takes out the Terminator. At last, he had been one shot for several minutes. Now, a full health Tier 9 Yo tank, however, makes its appearance on the hill. Our Death Star instantly takes off a third of his points, but the enemy arc takes out our Death Star. Our KPZ takes another 390 off him, but dies in return. The hill has been lost, but the real battle is happening now in the chat. The Tiger 2 player that had died earlier saw the message "well played Tiger" only after he died, so he thought the Type 5 Heavy was being sarcastic and he exploded in the tank in the chat. Thanks, Type 5 idiot. And a bit later, play Tetris. The Object 260 player who had just died sends a smiley in the chat, perhaps thinking that the play Tetris comment was for him. The Death Star, who had also died at the very same moment, perceives instead the comment play Tetris directed at him. Offended, he responds with insults in German, ending with Halt's Maul, shut up. The Tiger 2 fires back with the ultimate creative Lord of the Rings insult, Was bist du für ein Golem? What kind of a golem are you? Next, a Type 5 Heavy, who actually carried the team in damage and with 3 kills, gets blindsided and deleted by unspotted enemies. Reading now all the angry chat, he thinks everyone is blaming him and apologizes in the chat. Try to play this tank. Hate me. And then it's too slow to go uphill. And finally, when the strange insults appear, he explodes Mongols. Actually, the insults were in German. Mongols had nothing to do with it. What havoc. What confusion. And to think it all started from Type 5H. Actually, congratulate the Tiger 2 for his second kill. So it is just me and the blind Borsig now left. The Borsig is sitting deep inside some fallen trees, behind more trees, unable to see his own gun barrel. The enemy light tank spots me, I pop.
They got our tank, but not our spirit.
He spots the Borsig and the Borsig pops like a cheap balloon. And so here's the post-battle summary. Top experience for me, but a circus for the record books. $2,008 damage on the AMX. 4-5 stands, but just 419 damage from assist shots. 1233 damage on the top tier boss monster, the Object 279E, and he ate 11 of my HE cells like spicy Tic Tacs, while our heavies politely clapped. For a total of 485 assists, 142 on the enemy Death Star, 2 stuns, no assist. And more no assist. A little bit of assist on the yellow tank. 927 damage on the Terminator. 8 stands. Only 356 assist. How can you win? Some days you just can't win. So, top by experience, third by damage, clicking from zip code A2 to the other side of the map, while our heavies had the hill and were in cover and had an HP advantage, and still we lost. So the enemy serpented, did 4,362 damage, most of the time unspotted. The Type 5H was top of the team by damage with 3,754 damage. The KPZ was second with 2,929 and with 3 kills each of them, but both of them were tier 10. Our Death Star also tier 10, only fired 3 shots. And for 808 total damage, although he seems like a good player. The Motion tier 9 managed to pen once for 453 damage. Both players, based on the World of Tanks ratings, were decent, which is strange. Our Senlak, who died in the first minute, has a World of Tanks rating of 6,356. The L7 of 4,755. Decent. Both did 0 damage. They were only spotting. The KPZ had a World of Tanks rating of 6,733, more than decent. And what can we make out of this? They were not bad players. It was probably partly due to our team having no vision near the end, being outspotted by the ELC even and shredded by their Serpenta and the Death Star, who did the most damage for the enemy. Their SPG also did really well with 2,626 damage, and their ELC was third by experience, so the Tiger 2 and Type 5H were probably killed thanks to his spots. So were the two of us who had survived until the end. So, thank you for watching. I hope to see you back. Like and subscribe for more tank disasters.